Today, take a look at the VANPO torque wrench. So we do have a certificate of calibration. These are always nice to see, so that means that somebody actually looked at this torque wrench to make sure that it is accurate. So it's set to 68 newton meters. I got a 68.02. That's a 0.02 error, 0.03%. That is actually extremely accurate. At the max of 340, we had 340.3. Again, extremely super accurate. One of the nice things about a digital torque wrench is you can also apply counterclockwise torque, and we got very similar results on that. Looks like the 0.09% was the max torque that it was out. We also got our user manual. They gave us an extension. It says that is chrome vanadium. That is half-inch drive, male and female, and right about 5 inches. We have an adapter, so if you want to use a 3/8 inch socket, we use our half-inch drive torque wrench here, and then plug that into a 3/8 socket. And it looks like it does come with some AA batteries. So here is the torque wrench. Let's say it's good for 17 to 340 newton meters. That is a half-inch drive. That is reversible, so we can spin that either direction. And that is a push-style release, so that will drop out our socket. That is always a style that I prefer. We do have a plastic handle. It does have some rubber inserts in there, which is kind of nice. Got our display and our interface, and we got our LED indicators right there. So on the end cap, that is going to be where we replace our batteries, and the batteries drop in. There we go. Nice and bright display on there as well, full color. Right now we're at 340 newton meters. We can bring that down or up, so that's just going to indicate whenever we reach that torque. Right now we are in newton meters. We can hit the unit button to change that. So we got inch pounds, foot pounds, and kilograms per centimeter. I almost always use foot pounds, so that's 250.7 foot pounds on the max and 12.53 foot pounds on the minimum. Right now we are in peak. We got the peak track button, so if we hit that, we go to track. So in track mode, that is going to tell us what the actual torque is that we're applying at that moment. In peak mode, that is going to tell us what the max torque that we apply, just in case we're unable to look at that screen. We also have our memory, so we've got memory 1, 2, 3, 6 different memories. So if you have a couple of different settings that you always use, instead of hitting the up and down arrows to go there, we can just hit this button to see those presets. You can see the unit button also has an S. If we press and hold that, then we can see our saved values. Very handy. Very nice having all that in a torque wrench.
Here I got a 1/2 inch 13 bolt. I'm not sure what the torque rating on that is, but I know it's not going to be higher than 200 foot-pounds. Let's go to start out at 50 foot-pounds. There we go. So we got a sound, we got a light, we got also a vibration in the handle. So in the event that you cannot see the lights, and in the event that you cannot hear the beep, we actually got that physical feedback that we can feel. Let's go to 100 foot-pounds. And it's nice that you can bring that all the way down to a decimal point. So you can go 100.1 foot-pounds, which would be kind of ridiculous, but absolutely possible with a nice digital torque wrench. There we go. So we got 100.4. Let's go to 150. Yeah, so I am going beyond what the max torque of this is. I'm basically just ripping those threads up. So we know now that a 1/2 inch 13, the maximum torque that we can put on that with this grade of bolt is going to be about 100 foot-pounds, probably less than that. So the bolt actually looks like it mostly held up. It is just on the nut where that started to strip. So we got a grade 8 bolt. This is a grade 5 nut. So this is good for about 75 foot-pounds. So we definitely exceeded that. But it's nice to know that if you need to get that higher torque that you sometimes need on very heavy-duty bolts, this guy actually has the capacity to do that. So overall, that is a very nice torque wrench.